Hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dysfunctional
Welcome.
podcast with your host, Jack Ollie.
Hello.
Say hi, Jack L.
Hello.
And me, Phillips. So, today's topic today is future technology. Ooh. So, Jacko, what are your thoughts?
Well, we've got different things to talk about today, Mitch. Things
Oh, yeah?
to be around in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little list on my phone. And we're
Ooh.
about them.
All right, go for it.
Right, Mitch. Do you
Right.
sit on a train and think this isn't fast enough?
Sometimes, like when I'm like literally trying to beat the clock and to get somewhere where I need to, and I'm like running out of time. It's like, I need to go faster.
Well, this train and the guy who made this, we're going to be talking about a lot. Elon Musk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's an engineer. He owns Tesla. He's crazy.
Ooh.
He's
Oh yeah.
20th richest guy in the world. He's amazing. He's always thinking of new ideas. Anyway, this is going to be a 760-mile-an-hour train.
Hang on, what? 700?
Yeah. When what do they do now? 200.
Give or take, yeah.
So you could
That's
go
fast.
from the west coast of America to the east coast, San Francisco to LA. No. What?
Yeah. How long would that take? I wonder if that's 700 miles.
Oh wait, no. Halfway west, San Francisco
Yeah.
to LA. It usually takes 7.5 hours. This will take 35 minutes.
Jeez.
So,
Hey, I'm definitely getting on that train. You could travel America within a day. Yeah.
well, I don't know about that.
If you're a train like that.
Maybe.
Well, think about it. I mean, think about it. Huh?
America's big.
Yeah, I know that. Even still, with a train like that fast, you could travel the whole country.
I don't know. Well, San Francisco and LA, they're both from the west, so I don't know how far apart they are. I thought they were quite close.
Fair enough.
San Francisco.
Jacko, right now I can just see your beard.
I'm looking at
Oh, yeah.
that. They're quite close, so I don't know if you could do it in a day. Plus, Mitch, you can't just put a train through the whole of it.
Eh,
Well, you probably could.
east to west, so that's kind of like. I was to say they've already done it going train east to west, so why not the other way, north to south or whatever?
They've already done one east to west.
Well, when they were like back in the just after the Civil War, when the Americans were into the Indian lands in the gold rush era.
Well, there's one straight track from east to west.
Well, I wouldn't say straight. I don't know the actual track line, but they did build a track connecting the east and the west.
Yeah. Bloody hell. My dogs are barking. Yeah, but you probably have to go off and change stops.
Say again, bud.
I said you probably have to change stops and stuff, and that's not going to be a hyperloop.
Fair enough. But how cool would that be if they just done, like, if there was just one track that just went all the way?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, instead of having to get off at this station and that station and to get where you have to go. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, but what if you want to get off halfway?
Well, halfway. Well, then that station will be on the one-way track, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so then it's going to have to stop, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm not saying just go without stopping. I'm just saying have one track that connects everything. Instead of people having to get off, like, one train.
My mum's standing outside my room. Oh, hold on a minute.
Uh-oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you think that would be the future? If it is, I hope so. Then everyone can get to work quicker and wouldn't have to worry about rush hour. Because I know that in the next 35 minutes, they'll have a train of catfish. So once our science whiz Jack Hoddy has come back with the more evidence.
Sorry about
Oh,
that.
you're back.
My
That
mum
was quick.
decided to stand outside my room on the phone. Right. Next one, Mitch.
Go on.
Remember the mammoth?
The mammoth.
Yeah, your ex-girlfriend.
Ooh, ouch. But yeah, big elephant. Go on. If we
Woolly
go
mammoth, yeah.
historic,
Well,
it's bigger than an elephant.
what?
It's bigger than an elephant.
Yeah. There's a
Wait, you're not saying
scientist.
there'll be mammoth-drawn cars, will there?
Wait, Mitch, let me explain. Right, there's a scientist who goes by the name of Sergei Zimov, yeah? And
Yeah.
he hopes to, I guess he must have found the genes from the mammoth, not genes
Yeah.
that on your legs, because they didn't
Yeah.
have genes, Mitch.
Hang on, say again. You cut out a bit on the volume.
This is the worst Zoom chat ever at the moment.
Hey,
Worst
you.
podcast ever. Right. So there's a scientist, yeah, called Sergei Zimov, and he has found the genes of a mammoth.
Oh, very nice.
Not trousers, Mitch.
Yeah, I know the genes to clone it, I guess. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and he hopes to build a zoo with new mammoths in.
Mm. He's going to build a zoo in Siberia because they're Arctic creatures.
Yeah, well, probably, Mitch.
Well,
Gonna be in Russia.
I was going to say, historically, that's where the mammoths were, I think. Siberia. But
Well,
I don't know.
I think they spread quite far. They used to live in Britain.
Oh, yeah, because when the Ice Age came, they covered the whole planet. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, guess who wiped them out?
Who?
We did.
Yeah.
Humans. Or should I say, cavemen Neanderthals?
Idiots.
Uh,
So yeah, he wants to build a wildlife park with mammoths in. I don't know.
nice.
I don't know what will give birth to the mammoth. Maybe an elephant or a bison.
So what you're saying, he'll make one mammoth female and then get an elephant to mate with it and then make the mammoth elephant
No,
hybrid?
no. How do you make a
What?
mammoth female? You
Well, it
can't.
depends what genes he's
Oh,
got.
it's a magic wand, abracadabra, and then there's a.
No, obviously he uses science, yeah, Nimrod.
You use what?
Science to clone gene therapy, whatever the term is. I don't know. I'm not a quack.
Yeah, but you can't just go. Oh, there's a mammoth.
Well, no, really. If you could say, "Oh, there's a mammoth," they wouldn't be dead, would they?
Yeah, but you can't just grow it in a plant pot, Mitch. Mitch? Mitch is frozen. Mitch,
Oh, what?
you froze.
How can I froze? You haven't frozen. I'm still talking. I'm not frozen.
Anyway, I was saying you can't just grow a mammoth in a dish.
Obviously not a dish. You won't be able to hold the damn thing.
So how do you grow a mammoth then?
I don't know, in a kind of what's it tank or whatever. I don't know how gene therapy works.
Surely you make the mammoth embryo or whatever. Or they must get the DNA and implant it into the mum, and then the mum will give birth.
Yeah, but there's no mammals left.
Exactly, that's why I said.
Clone one to make it
Oi,
happen. What?
that's why I said maybe they put the mammoth in a bison
Yeah.
as the surrogate mother, and then the mammoth grows and comes out.
Ah, I get you now.
Maybe.
Actually, that makes more perfect sense.
I don't know. You can't just.
Well, until he finds out, we will never know.
Right, next one. Mitch. Mitch.
Yep.
This is the worst interview.
What? It's the next one. Hey, I thought you were looking on your list still.
I am right. Mitch,
Yes.
have you ever been walking along yet and your phone's run out of battery?
Yeah, many a time.
Well, if that happens to you with your smartwatch, you don't have one because you don't run anywhere.
Nope.
But
Bad.
engineers at the University of Glasgow have
Yeah.
developed a smartwatch that charges by sweat. So as you sweat, it has battery.
Now that is cool.
Yeah, but then if you don't sweat, then you won't charge your battery.
No, but Mudge, if you made a solar power watch.
Mitch, how?
What? Like solar power energy?
You can't be
Put a
running
mini bit
around
on
with
the
a
watch.
solar panel on your head, can you?
No, I meant you build a small one in the watch. I mean, it doesn't matter how big the dish is as long as it picks up the sun, right?
Yeah, of course it matters. Because if it's that small,
Really?
yeah, think about it. If it's the size of a watch face, yeah,
Yeah.
how much sun is gonna hit it?
Well, I don't know.
Especially when you're moving like this, when your arm is like that, parallel to your legs, you're not gonna get much sun, are you?
Yeah, but then no, but then when it ups, you just hold it up to the sun until it charges or something. I don't know. I don't know the economics.
So you have to run around like this.
Yeah, so what? Or you can stand still and just hold it up.
Or you can just get a normal battery-powered watch. Or this
save
one.
on the excess baggage.
This one runs on sweat.
Fair enough.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
The next one we've spoken about before off the podcast, but it is the neural link. So it's a brain-machine interface that is expected to integrate humans with AI by surgically putting processes into our brain. So they've got a robot that drills a little hole into your skull, and then they implant electrodes into your brain.
Nice.
It could be used for fixing brain-related injuries like dementia. Not injuries, diseases like dementia.
That'll be handy.
And you could hook it up to Bluetooth, and then you can have Google in your brain. Mitch, you're frozen, and you just look like a giant potato.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open my windows.
All right. Wait, you getting roasted already?
No, see if the internet works better.
Oh. What? How would the window be open?
So it can flow through the window, Mitch.
Fly. Fair enough.
Anyway, mate. So they drill a hole into your brain.
Yeah.
Plug you up, and then you can have Google in your brain.
Well, that's cool.
So
you can just hook up anywhere to look up information.
Yeah. So you could go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and just Google every question in your brain. I don't know how it works.
Good point, but hey, mate, hackers will have a field day, wouldn't they?
Why?
Well, they wouldn't have to carry a computer to hack, would they? To get, like, say if they're robbing a bank, all they have to do is just plug into the next hard drive and they've got the blueprints in their mind.
What do you mean? How would that work?
Well, you said they'll... What?
Yeah.
Like, hackers probably have to, like, plug in a computer somewhere to hack into a main system or something.
Yeah, but they don't.
They'll just have to...
They don't have You don't have a computer in your brain. You have Google. So you have the cloud. You have anything that's stored on that.
Oh, fair enough.
You don't.
I guess they wouldn't have a field.
For hacking.
Huh?
I can't walk up to your computer with my brain and suddenly hack it.
No, you just... Oh, never mind.
I can Google instructions on what to do and stuff. Or
Yeah.
Mitch, what if they hooked up the electrodes in your brain to a button, and when you press it, you instantly ejaculate?
That would be creepy and weird.
Useful though.
Why?
You don't have to masturbate or anything. You just go. Psh.
Yeah, but it'd be boring. You're just like, eh.
It'd be like a gun, Mitch. Psh.
Oh my god.
Would you do that?
No.
Why
God,
not?
no. Just no.
What else could you do with this, Mitch?
What, computer thing?
To be fair, you would know how to fight, wouldn't you? You could just Google everything.
Good point.
Uh,
Oh, now there's a thought.
yeah,
No, like you were saying, you can get everything in the mind.
yeah.
So say like you clicked it to your, say, eye, what's it? So you linked it to the bit that
Yeah.
you see through your eyes. Imagine how easy it would be to solve cases, like who committed what, you know, because technically it would be recorded, wouldn't it? If you think about it.
I don't know. What? You can record what you see, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe, probably.
Oh, mate, there'd be no crime in no time.
I don't know. Oh yeah, and you would be able to relive memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, and edit memories as well. Like, I could download your memories and put them in my brain, and then I'd be reliving your memories as if I'm you.
Yeah. And if there were like, and if there was something someone didn't know, like, oh, did we do this and that? You'd be like, hang on, da 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 da. Yeah, we did, or no, we didn't.
Yeah, you know that when you have an argument and you
Yeah.
say, I definitely said that, I did say that, and the other person is going, no, you never said that. We can go, rewind the tape, play it. Oh, you did say that. Wow. There's
How
so
cool would
many
that be?
possibilities with that. But apparently, we're going to have like, drill the top of our head off, yeah, Mitch?
Yeah.
And where you're implanting so many electrodes, you'll have like a
Yeah.
plate to keep all the electrodes. You won't have the top of your head. All these different
Yeah.
parts.
Oh.
You'll be
Oh.
like in an extension lead, Mitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah. There's a
What?
book, an old book that Mum read some time back,
Yeah.
a series that explains the exact same thing. But
What?
like there's two types of people. The smart ones get plugged into database or something,
Mm.
and the others don't if they're not, if their IQ's not high enough or something like that. Hang on, I'm going to ask. Hang on. Right, podcast. We're going for a walk in the house.
Mitch, what are you doing?
Going to ask Mum about that book because she knows what it is, and she'll be able to tell you on the podcast. Mum, what was the book that you read some time back? That was about. It was about a spaceship, so it's futuristic. That some people could plug into computers, and that. What were they called? What was that called? Say hi to the podcast.
Hi to the podcast. It's a book by Anne McCaffrey.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
And there are several of them. There's the ship that's searched. That was one of them. It's where the computer that runs the ship is actually a person, but it's in a titanium shell.
Okay.
And it's plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, because do you want to explain to Mum about what you were looking at about this, like, mind IQ thingy, Meduda?
Well, Dad, I don't know if you've heard of Elon Musk, the guy that made Tesla, but he's a crazy billionaire, and he's got a company where they want to drill a hole into your skull, and then they can connect electrodes, and then you can have Google in your brain and talk to each other through Bluetooth and crazy stuff like that.
That sounds a little bizarre.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit bizarre.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
Yeah. Wouldn't recommend doing that.
No, because
Tin panning anybody's head is not a good move.
tin pan.
Yeah, it's where they drill a hole to relieve pressure in the brain.
All right.
Okay, the brain is really, really, really sensitive.
Yeah.
And if you do anything that could cause an infection within the brain, which means adding anything into the skull,
Mm.
you can kill yourself. You can kill people. It would affect everything. The brain runs everything in your body. And so the minute you start mucking around with actually adding things to the brain like that, you would put such a risk of encephalitis, any of these diseases that were...
Yeah, never heard of that one.
yeah, well, if you try and attach anything to the brain, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Why worry when we have technology that says you carry a phone round and you have an earpiece so you can listen to each other and microphone to chat to each other without it actually being attached in your brain? Duh.
She has a point.
No.
Why do something invasive? It doesn't make any sense.
I think that solves that one, Jack.
That solves that answer.
And the podcast. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, I think that answers that one, Jacko.
Well, I don't know. With all respect, I think Elon Musk knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
The billionaire. Obviously, there is a risk, but everything would be disinfected, wouldn't it, and sealed up.
Yeah.
And there is a point. We are basically integrated with AI already because we have our phones. That's true. But
Yeah.
the thing would be that you always have it with you. Like, yes, I
Yeah.
can Google stuff, but I don't know it now.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, that can fix diseases of the brain.
Mm.
And they will be starting experimenting on people with diseases soon.
Ah,
People
fair
are
enough.
so badly diseased that they can't function very well and they don't have a good quality of life. So if it works, then it's great, they're back to normal. But if it doesn't, then they're out of the pain that they were in, I guess.
Mm.
Right, next one, Mitch.
All right then.
Actually, I think we will start seeing that kind of thing soon.
Ooh, nice.
And Elon Musk again.
Go
Google.
on.
Well, no, not just Google. Elon Musk with Starlink. He launched a chain of satellites, which you probably saw. Like last month, they went across the world.
No, I didn't.
With his company SpaceX, they're launching a network of 12,000 satellites aiming to provide high-speed internet connections across the entire world.
Nice.
So not just for us, we'll get quicker internet, but for places that are, what's it called?
Don't have internet.
Well, yeah, Mitch, obviously. But places that are rural and hard to reach. Like, I don't know, the base camp of the Himalayas or places where there's not much development. Like
Oh yeah, and
or anywhere.
yeah, you can't get signal.
Yeah, there'll be the internet available to everybody.
Yeah, and in the ocean, that would be cool. Like
I don't
if
know
you're stuck
about
at sea.
God's sake. Right.
What?
Soon you'll see a bloody octopus using an iPad, will you?
That'll be cool.
Oh dear. Right, what else have we got?
Anything on flying?
No, we've done that.
Ugh.
Food this time, Mitch.
Food?
Well, not just food, actually. I'm
Go
talking
on.
about mushrooms on Mars.
Yeah, they're gonna need oxygen for that first.
No, they're not.
Nah.
What they want to do, yeah, is obviously soon we'll be able to colonize Mars or get there.
Hmm.
space technology is evolving, and soon we'll be able to reach Mars. And Mars is obviously a difficult environment
Yeah.
to build on. You can't just bring bricks and scaffolding on a bloody spaceship, can you?
No, but you're gonna. Yeah, but you need to. If they're gonna make it habitable, they'll need to put plants on that first to what's the name of the planet, and that could take a few years.
Yeah, but you can't just grow trees on Mars, man.
Hmm.
They're building like a space station on Mars, and the material is going to be made out of mushrooms because they can grow the mushroom.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, they probably have to make a little dome or something first.
Yeah.
Oxygen tanks, I don't know. But they're
Yeah.
building many fungi-like mushrooms grow and spread using mycelia, networks of thread-like tendrils that form sturdy materials with minimal encouragement. Yeah, so you don't need much water or anything, they just grow.
Uh-huh.
And they'll be sturdy.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna grow, they'll grow and grow, and you'll have more and more of the resource. It's not like you can bring concrete over.
Mm.
So that's quite clever. The next,
Yeah.
do you like the sound of eating flies? Well, is that Jesse crying?
Huh?
Who's that
Say
in the
again.
background? I can hear something.
Well, it's the kid next door.
Okay. Anyway, eating flies could be the solution to hunger.
To hunger.
Yeah, because flies reproduce so quickly, you can buy this little chamber and you grow flies really quickly, and they're really
Mm.
high in protein.
Yeah, or you could just get something that attracts the flies and then just get them in a jar or something.
Yeah, but you don't know that they don't have diseases, do you?
Well, yeah, I
You
guess.
want to keep it in a closed environment. So
Ah.
planetary, obviously. You don't just want any old flies coming in, Mitch. You grow them from larvae, probably. From egg,
Yeah.
where they're sterilized.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're high in protein.
So what, you'd eat them dead or alive?
Dead, surely.
Yeah, preferable. I don't want my lunch getting away.
But in places like Asia, eating insects is quite common.
Yes, like, yeah, scorpions, spiders, flies, snails, slug. Eey.
Mitch, slugs are not insects.
Well, whatever.
They're mollusks.
Yeah, whatever. It's still a bug.
You should know you are one. Slugs aren't bugs. Ah, dear. But yeah, I think the most interesting thing is the neural link. And
Yeah, man.
your mom raises a good point, but I don't think she's entirely right. I think there'll be ways around the infection.
Mm.
And it knows no bounds. We'll be able to do so much with it.
Mm.
Eventually, Mitch, will all be robots.
I am a robot.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mitch. Well, on that note, that's everything I had written down. Mitch, what do you think the future will look like before we go?
Well, there'll be probably flying cars, hopefully.
I don't know about that.
No?
That's incredibly energy intensive. Imagine a car is heavy, yeah?
Yeah.
How are you gonna... That's a lot of energy to propel a car off the ground for a sustained period.
Yeah. I mean, there was something on Facebook some time back that
have to use would be so noisy. You have to get noise complaints all the time, and it's incredibly dangerous. We've got
good point.
we don't really need flying cars, and also Elon Musk again. This is how crazy he's like the man of the future. He's got a company called the Boring Company. Not as in
Yeah.
boring, that's the joke. Boring as in boring down into the ground. And they have
Right.
tunnels where you drive. So obviously there's no blockages in the way. So they're just straight roads and you can drive really quickly. You can go,
So say
you'll get
so instead of taking a boat, we could drive to Japan or something like that.
maybe. I don't know. It depends on the water table and stuff like that. But
Oh yeah.
country to country, yeah. I think from LA
Well,
to New York he wants to do.
that'll be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would mean less traffic.
I don't know. That would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Electric cars, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else, Mitch?
I don't know. I'm like thinking of like, since like you said about the space technology, there might be stuff that people can start flying about the place like on their own. So like,
What, you just go, right, honey, I'm going to the moon. See you in a bit.
no, not quite like that. But say like, if we wanted to go to the shops instead of like either riding or driving, we just have a like, I don't know, mini something to fly us.
Maybe. Ah, well, it's crazy times ahead. Some of it is like, whoa, that's scary.
Yep.
Like the idea of robots or people implanting technology into their brain is scary.
Yeah. Yeah, they did start making robots, didn't they?
Yeah, there's
Like the
loads
Russians.
about. Obviously,
Huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's loads of robots around, but obviously
Mm.
not the kind of robot that you imagine, where it does everything and is basically human, and you can't tell if it's a robot or a human.
Ah.
I think robots will get so advanced,
Yeah.
they're gonna be hooked up to all the information on the internet. They're gonna know everything.
Yep.
And then what if they develop a consciousness and they think, actually, humans are bad for the planet. All they do is destroy the resources, and then they kill the humans to save the planet.
Yeah, but then if they hang on, if they can develop consciousness, then they can develop reason, can't they?
Yeah.
So they know, so they'll be able to determine not all humans are bad.
Hopefully. Or what if they go, well, yeah, you're not bad, but you're still destroying resources.
Yeah,
So we go,
but then that's just
what if he says, all right, we'll keep a few of you in a zoo? Because that's what we do to other species.
ouch.
Sorry, we've ruined your habitat. Here you go, we'll put you in a zoo.
Ugh.
We'll keep you in a zoo, Mitch, in a little glass cabinet for robots to see you. And they go, oh, he looks like very fat man. Would you
And
mind?
you are very skin human.
What?
Human. You are thin human.
Look at him. He is skinny. Yeah, but I look like a robot and act like a robot anyway. I can blend in as one of the robots.
Well, depends what they're made of first. We'll have to get their plates just to look like it.
They look like us, Mitch. They'll be made out of skin.
That's scary.
They can grow it in a lab. They have bodies like us, but they can repair themselves.
Ugh.
And their brain is just a computer.
That knows everything.
Yep.
Yikes.
Mitchell Phillips, I saw your Pornhub history. You are a dirty bastard.
I know nothing.
Anyway, that wraps it up. That was interesting.
All right.
We hope you're keeping we hope you're keeping safe. My voice broke. Keep safe, even though Corona is lockdown is
Still
starting.
at large. Yeah.
What?
Still at large.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say, even though the lockdown is loosening, make sure you stay safe. You keep your 2 meters. Do it. that's another story. But yeah, stay safe. Thanks
Yep.
for watching if you actually did get to this point.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, Mitch. Mitch, what are we
Yo.
going to do next session? What are we going to talk about?
Ooh.
Hurry up,
Ooh.
because I need a piss.
Hey, you said about the corona for another story. So
Oh, we've done that.
how about things?
Something that what do you find interesting, Mitch?
Like, well, what people have been doing during the lockdown, I guess.
All right, we'll talk about lockdown life.
Yeah.
You want?
Okie dokie.
Cheers.
Right. See you next week or next time.